what I wasn't told as a new mom. There were tons of things I wasn't told as a new mom. I am a nurse. My husband had to say, "You are a nurse. You should know how to take care of this baby. Trust me." No, it's a world apart. But welcome here today. So, talking about antenatal cares, which I have been attending just before I gave birth, we were told majorly breastfeeding 2 hourly. No one told me it's going to be difficult. I mean, when it's easy to tell people do this, it's good for your baby. But when you are to practice it, sometimes, now don't get me wrong, breastfeeding could be so difficult that there were times I was crying breastfeeding this child because I had cracked nipples and nobody mentioned that. Yes, they didn't tell me I was going to have that kind of issues. I wanted to do exclusive, right? And I have sore nipples and I am still supposed to breastfeed with this same nipples. Really? I just had to be strong to do this. So really, nobody will really tell you before you give birth. This is what you experience after you've given birth to your baby. So welcome on board. Now, the second thing I would like to talk about is the baby sleeping. The babies really sleep. When you read baby sleep 18 hours, when you read baby sleep for 18 hours in 24 hours during the day, especially when they're just giving birth to, in your mind, you're like, that's good. The baby's just going to go and check if he's sleeping. Sorry. Sometimes the reality is go and check him. That baby is crying. He's just crying. So really talking about babies sleeping, that thing, my guy, I don't know. Babies sleeping, they sleep. And babies don't sleep. They're on both ends. Now, does this affect you? One of those things I was told. I was told, when your baby is sleeping, you also try to sleep. When he's awake, then you stay awake. It doesn't work. Truth, it doesn't work. I'm sorry. How can you be sleeping like a baby, really? Like, are you not supposed to do anything? The baby is awake, you're attending to the baby. The baby is gone to sleep, you're going to sleep. Check that out. It's not going to work. So the truth is that there are times this baby is sleeping and you are thinking in your mind, there are a couple of things you need to really get done. You want to eat, you want to get yourself ready. There are things in your mind and you're feeling tired and grumpy and really, yeah. You see, the reality is, being a new mom, it's really stressful. Welcome to the world. If you're an expectant mom and you're watching this, just preparing your mind, welcome. I'm going to tell you something. The reality is there is no experience as unique or as beautiful as having your own baby. There is no experience that beats that in the world. I tell you that for a fact. I am still full of joy for having my child. So don't let the thought and the experience make you feel too anxious. No, it's just one of those lovely things you will be happy to experience as a mom. So talking about the sleep back, right? For me, what was the effects on me? I could remember, I think for his first 2 months, I struggled really hard with the baby. And why was that? I wasn't catching enough sleep myself. I wasn't. After breastfeeding him, am I supposed to sleep like a log straight up beside him? Like I said, it doesn't work. So I'm also trying to prepare myself to sleep maybe for another 15 minutes. And then just while you're catching that sleep, the baby has been sleeping for 30, 40, 1 hour. This baby is up again. I can remember someone telling me this, who was a new mom then, and said her baby was not sleeping and she had to give the baby diazepam. Don't do that. Never, please. Never. So the baby could just sleep and she could do whatever she needed to do. Yeah, that was crazy. Really crazy. But don't do that, please. I need to make sure my husband is sleeping so he can go to work the next morning. while I should take care of the baby. I mean, we're just going to struggle through the night and all that. We were not sleeping. He wasn't sleeping. He would sleep eventually, and I'm still not sleeping. I said I was going mad. Now, these are the things I wasn't told. As a new mom, I didn't know. As a nurse as well. Welcome on board. Please, if you've been enjoying this video, don't forget to like, share, and please subscribe. Just press the subscribe. That will encourage me. It helps. From my own culture, you get someone like maybe your mother-in-law or your own mom come around to assist you to bathe your child the first, especially from the hospital down to sometimes a month. Some people, they enjoy the luxury of 3 months. I envy you. For some people, 6 months. Man, come on, you got it. But when you have the person who came to help you, who has a serious business to attend to, and that person is only around for 2 weeks, welcome on board. You're not alone. No, no, no. But you see, the reality check comes in when you came in to the house with your baby. You had quite a lot of people there to help you. Yes, people are cooking, people are doing this, they're carrying the child. All you have to do is just breastfeed. You don't even have to worry yourself about changing the diaper. You might not even be learning how to change the diaper until they're about leaving, perhaps. You're thinking about that. Now, yeah, that's a reality. And then you're probably not paying attention to how to bathe this child as well. But, I had a tough one. No, I could bathe babies. I'm a nurse. I learned that from my profession. Now, I talked about my terrible night sleeps, yeah? But then, just at 5:30 or around 5, 6, when I'm now able to catch a good time sleep, when I thought it's time to sleep. The baby is sleeping because they're probably sleeping around that early hours of the morning as well. And I thought I should be able to quickly catch some 4-hour sleep before I have to get up and do whatever I need to do. That's when someone comes knocking. It's time to bathe the baby as early as 7 a.m. And in my mind, I'm like, no, I'm just trying to sleep. And then I'm thinking, okay, fine, take the baby, do whatever you want. I need to sleep. But it still feels like I needed to stay with them to watch them bathe this baby. Having said that, I'm just going to talk about different opinions. Where I come from, it's a culture where a lot of people give you opinions on what to do and what not to do. So you know what I checked out? I was like, if you met 5 women who are mothers, ask them for their opinion about the same topic. And I tell you, these 5 women will give you 12 different opinions. Some of which is theirs, some of which is of different people, and you will all get confused in all of these opinions. One of those things that happened was, now the different opinion is that, of course, when you sample them, they will all give you different things. They will all say different things. Now, so I got this opinion from someone so dear, and she ensured I did that thing to my child. So, respectfully, I did. And at some point, I was like, I stand my ground. No, I know what is right and what is not right from my knowledge. So I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to take care of my baby based on my knowledge, my medical knowledge, which I did. Good for me, right? Happened. After my child turned a year or thereabouts, the same person who advised me who was emphatically saying I needed to buy this to get my child to grow his teeth, came back to meet me and like, Omobola, how did you do it then? How did you bring up your child? and I laughed and I'm like, I thought you were the expert then. How come you're coming back to meet me? How did I do it? Yeah, so when you ask different women about their opinions, you will get tons of them. Because for different people, different things work. And some people get into trouble based on what they try and based on those trials, really. People get into trouble. That's the truth. But the best is if you have to follow your mother's instincts, please follow that instinct. If you think something is wrong with your baby and you need to see a doctor, go see a doctor, not go see a neighbor. No, please. Go see a doctor. Talk about it. It might be nothing. You might be worried about nothing, and you're just probably thinking too much about this and that's that. So get that and rest well. Do you know what's funny? Because you're a mom, this is one thing again people won't tell you is when your baby is sleeping, there are times you'll probably be waking up to stare at the baby. Is he still breathing? So in my mind, I'm like, when I'm sleeping and it's been 30 minutes or 1 hour and I've not heard him cry or anything, and I wake up, I'm expecting this boy to cry. I've not heard a sound. I had to wake up, check his stomach. Is he rising and falling, right? Is he still alive? That's the point. And I went through this a few nights and I'm like, is this normal? And I'm pondering within myself, why even thinking your child might be dead? You're probably doing that too, and you might be doing that at some point because you're just wondering, he's not crying as usual, and you want to know if this child is breathing. Now, the interesting thing is, I discussed this with a friend, a colleague as well, who was like, she had to wake up a few nights to just check if a child is still breathing because the child was sleeping, and we're like, baby, check that house. It's just your motherhood. You're not too used to your child sleeping that you even have to check if this child is sleeping. Please, if you've been enjoying this video, don't forget to like, share, and please subscribe. Just press the subscribe. That will encourage me. As when you've not had your baby, in your mind, when you hear a baby crying, you're going to think, why is this mother not taking care of this baby? Why is she not attending to the baby? And the next thing is breastfeed him. Just give him what he needs. Because you just want to shut the baby up, yeah? Babies cry for diverse reasons. There is a slang, babies can cry for Africa. Yeah, babies can cry for Africa. They can cry for their poos. They can cry especially when they're having stomach pains because of their digestive system still developing and all of that. Cramps in the tummy, babies cry. But you know what I checked? What I'm thinking, a baby is not likely to be crying because he's hungry, because you've probably overfed him. I don't know if you're checking that. Now, if you've overfed your baby and this baby is still crying, and the next suggestion is to breastfeed him. Now, you see, my husband just shared a point. The reason his baby cried, right, so he just told me really that my baby was crying one time, not because he was hungry or he was tired or he had pooed, but because the boy had fallen from the stroller. He didn't tell me that. So that's one of the reasons your baby might be crying. Things and perhaps some reasons why babies cry, but babies can cry for Africa. Trust me, babies can cry. Now, something people would hardly tell you. Babies change everything. Babies change everything. If you've been having a lovey-dovey kind of relationship with your husband or babies change everything. You need to tell yourself, what do you want? Because attention will no longer be to the man alone like it used to be, or just you. But now there is a middleman. And the middleman is a big deal responsibility. So either you're tired, you're just returning from work, you've not eaten, this baby wants to eat. You want to poo, this baby wants to eat. You want to do things for yourself, this baby needs you. Babies are full-time responsibilities. They are full-time responsibilities. You don't have offs with them. You don't have day offs with them. There was this time I really desired so much to take a break, and I wished maybe my husband took over while I just go out for like 2-3 hours, rest in my mind, take some fresh air from this child. That's my time off, right? Or day off, and come back to the full responsibility while he does his own. I couldn't catch that. I'm sorry. Because somewhere my instinct still makes me feel You can't do that. You want to know if this child is all right. Yeah, you're so attached, and you just want to stay. This was something I wasn't told. And adapting. You're a mother now. Hello. Somebody needs your attention. You can't be sleeping and waking whenever you like it. Now you have to do things yourself. Somebody needs your attention. A full time responsibility. Welcome on board. Welcome on board, mother. Lost sleep and your body is shaking. That thing, yeah, I felt it. But this is just one of those things. And when you now look at it, you appreciate your mom, you appreciate your parents for the things they went through, and you wonder how they were able to have 4, 5 children, 6. It's like women just getting used to these things, right? Maybe. Yeah, they said they forget the experiences and they want more and they want more and they want more, and that's the reason. But motherhood is beautiful. Motherhood is beautiful. So this is just one of those few things. I'm telling you this just so you can relax. All right? Relax. I know that you're probably an expecting mom or a mom already, or you just stumbled on this. Do share your experience with me. I mean, it's all fun. Different people with different experiences, especially people who don't even get any help at all. Share your experience. Come on, put that in the comment section below. This is Spirit, Soul, and Body with Omobola. If you've not seen this a video from myself before, thank you very much for joining me today. If you've enjoyed this section, please remember to like and share, and remember to put your comments down below. See you next time. Take care. Bye.